Here's Chicago gun violence in 2023. Memorial Day weekend, 53 people were shot, 11 people were killed. Did you see the Democrat pundits on television screaming their heads off about mass shootings in Chicago? No, you didn't hear a thing about it, and they don't dare report it. Why is that? Because it tells the truth that every single American knows. It tells the truth that strict gun laws actually create murder.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Marge the Trainwreck Greene is an enemy to the state. The Georgia Republican stooped to a new level of stupid at a field hearing in Florida about the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. Her remarks should earn her a spot on the national no-fly list.
To carry a gun in Chicago, you need a firearm owner's ID and a concealed carry license, which are difficult to get. Most gun thefts occur in southern states: Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, South Carolina. That's where most criminals steal guns. Why? Because we carry and we own guns, right? Now again, let's go back to who do we blame? We blame the criminals. These are people breaking the law to steal guns to commit crimes.
During her opening statement, Greene used the suffering of 11 families in Chicago who lost loved ones due to gun violence over the weekend. To fuel her idiotic rant against gun safety laws, she actually said that gun safety laws create murder. The basis of her argument was that because you didn't see Democrats screaming about gun violence on television is because they were afraid to report on the situation. This is an absolutely fabricated false claim made by the Georgia Sasquatch. Marge is not relying on facts but on opinions. Her argument is full of holes, and she presents nothing but sloppy rhetoric and conspiracies as the premises for her moronic conclusions. To get a peek into the Georgia Jackaloon's thought process, one needs to break down her argument into sections. Number one, Marge said, to carry a gun in Chicago, you need a firearm owner's ID and a concealed carry license. But number two, most gun thefts occur in southern states: Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, South Carolina. Therefore, Democrats are to blame for gun violence, and that's why criminals steal guns? Marge is a raging jackaloon and a mouthpiece for everything that is wrong with this country. She's part of a campaign to normalize stupid. The Republicans in recent days have doubled down on a national abortion ban, introduced a budget to cut Social Security, and most recently seen Marge and Colorado's Clanny Oakley fighting on the House floor like nasty stray cats. There's an old saying about not taking criticism about patriotism from draft dodgers or ethical advice from criminals. And while the Republicans are trying to take away contraception and reproductive rights and force us into a Christian Taliban theocracy, clowns like Marge the Trainwreck Greene is busy distracting the American public away from what the Republicans are really doing. Representative Jim McGovern said it best last week when he tore into Republicans over their despicable distractions. He said, they're doing this all so they can distract from the fact that Donald Trump stole top secret information and stored it in his bathroom. Marge the Trainwreck Greene is a distraction. She's playing a role and is openly showing her absolute hatred of the Constitution. Marge is a bought and paid for by people who don't stand for freedom and democracy. She's part of a group of extremist nutjobs that want to destroy the separation of church and state and turn this country into a right-wing theocracy. No, Marge, strict gun laws don't create murder, and Americans know the truth. The truth is that you're an agent of destruction. You swore an oath to defend the Constitution, but you've done nothing but attack it and try to push the Trump agenda in its place. You're an absolute disgrace and a liar, and that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.